Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Divine Jenny Tarot, and happy Easter. This is your reading. If you catch this reading, this is a very specific reading. This isn't going to apply to everybody. It's very interesting. It's an Easter reading. This is for today, specifically. So the overall energy, I don't know the name of this tarot deck. It's an old French deck. It's like over 100 years old. If you catch this reading, there's a need for precaution. Why? Because there's a specific person who's been spying on you, who they take pleasure in spying on you, and it's probably a fire sign, but not necessarily. This is somebody who's in charge. They're a person of great enterprise. It's, someone who can actually call themselves a boss. They're not quite the emperor. They're more of like a manager of sorts. This is a man, aware of his surroundings. So this is who you need to be aware that this person is watching you at all times and takes a lot of pleasure in it. This person probably is a fire sign, probably is a Leo. I just get strong Leo here with the Sun card. They feel very happy and content about something. They feel very happy and content. They want a victory with you for some reason. We'll see in the cards why. This is always victory, but, and this deck is kind of put as hope and desire, but always means that the hope and desire usually has come true in other decks, so you might want to take that into consideration. And with the Sun, this is a very focused individual, whoever this is. They want to bring you good news that you have... you're getting a good reward. And I keep getting this message, even though I haven't posted the video. Sorry, I'm shaking. This must be an important message. Completion, good reward. So yeah, this means you've come to the end of a chapter. This is a major turning point. You have a reward coming in. This is the person who is overseeing it. Let's see. Yeah, so you're getting Ace of Pentacles because of it, some sort of financial reward. This is interesting. The Five of Wands is always seen as competition, so this would say that you've won some sort of competition. It's showing up in this deck as gold and gain. Whatever that means for you, that will be different for, there's multiple situations I'm picking up for this. This is because Four of Wands, because of, this has to do with your home life. Prosperity and success you can expect, or you're about to have that. And it's because you are so this person views you as the Queen of Cups, a woman who is successful in happiness. You know how to make yourself happy. This is the most loving queen. Okay, so let's get these out of the way. So that was one of the punctuation messages I got. Again, precaution. So you have to be aware of this. Let's see. Yeah, I already read that part. These just fell. Okay, so you need to be aware too that there's somebody who they know you have the Ten of Pentacles coming in, but that Ace of Pentacles is actually the Ten of Pentacles. It's a family legacy. You're all set up for life. They want to take it from you for some reason. They actually know you know this. And you have success and victory and love. It's funny, the Three of Cups is like usually wedding, some sort of celebration, christenings, engagements. So that's coming no matter what. What does this say? What the heck does it say? Oh, dark girl with dark hair, beauty and innocence. So this is the Seven of Pentacles. This is divine timing. So whoever is trying to take this, and it's not the person that we talked about prior to this group of cards. They're aware that somebody else wants to do this, and they've made sure that you are being seen as someone who is innocent, because you are, because the Seven of Pentacles is getting rewards for divine timing. So again, it's that Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles energy. They know that you know this on some level. Some of you might have strong Scorpio in your chart, or this could be taking place, moving forward into Scorpio season. This says death and change. It just means transformation. Yeah, because you've been prudent. Prudence. So that's the Nine of Pentacles. So because of your prudence, you're seen as someone who's self-sufficient. Venus and Virgo. Three of Swords, right? So Three of Swords in this deck means error and confusion. However, it's not you that has the error and confusion. It's this person who wanted to take the Ten of Pentacles from you. Again, you have another card of victory, and it's the Lover's card. In this deck, it's wise disposition, victory when put to the test. So with the Seven of Pentacles, you're seen as someone who is consistently, you're consistent. So like your actions speak for themselves. Five, so this is interesting too. Five of Pentacles means a disgraceful love in this deck. It's being left out in the cold on some level, but however, don't worry, because you're seen as this. You have a passionate new beginning coming up where your hopes and expectations are coming true, and the tears and sorrows of the past are over. There could be some quarrels. It's funny, with the Eight of Wands is usually moving forward. It could be moving residence, stuff like that. In this deck, it's opposite. It's quarrels. So you can expect something in the near future. This always means the future, so it's not today. But this Ace of Wands is marking a new beginning. So maybe 8 weeks from now, something like that. This person who wanted to take the Ten of Pentacles from you, you'll know because they're going to start the quarrels. There's some sort of mental sickness with the this is Eight of Swords. Yeah, so it always reads that. It's like some sort of criticism, sickness. It's mental stuck energy. So it has nothing to do with you because you're being seen as the star and all these good cards, and Venus and Virgo sun. Some of you might be, not necessarily, you could just be just someone who is like aware, talking to God, doing the spiritual work. But also if you guys are Virgos or Virgo in Venus, that's a really strong message. Three of Pentacles. So in this deck, it represents a successful foundation with children. So some of you might be pregnant and not be aware yet. There are some obstacles in love for some reason. It's funny, these two cards are the only two cards that came up reverse. This is the Knight upright. This is always, a trustworthy person. When it's upside down, it is an unemployed person in this deck. That's interesting. So there's obstacles in love because for some of you, somebody might be getting unemployed. I don't know what that means. It'll be different for everybody. The Knight of Cups is someone who's confident. It's the Knight in shining armor. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio usually, but doesn't have to be. This is somebody who so this person's coming to you. This is interesting because they realize, so this is the Emperor. In this deck, it means realization and development. This person looks to you for inspiration on some level, or for guidance or wisdom on some level. You also have the Three of Wands. That's your hopes and desires and attempts that you've made are coming true. However, there is this big fast change, this Uranus energy, the Tower, ruin, loss, disruption, but it is it's funny, it's followed by the Six of Cups, which means the past disappeared. So I don't think that's for you. I feel like it's for whatever that Two of Cups situation, which will be different for everybody, is involving. I feel like a lot of people aren't really sure what the energy is, but they sense something. It's that Aries energy. We just went into Aries season, so it's very dynamic, newness. It's like a new beginning. It's the astrological new year. So it's just change. It doesn't have to be like something catastrophic. It's just a big, forward moving big change. Someone's coming in, a Knight of Cups, to, again, I see this Leo energy, this is a message. They're trying to tell you on some level of your powerful force and strength in your love life. You display this strength of character is what I'm getting. Despite what's going on, you don't really react to things that you're not sure about or that you feel uneasy about. You just keep, proving time and time again, at least consistent enough where you've just learned, you've become smarter. There's that Hermit card. It's like wisdom through experience by going within. You don't ask other people's opinions. This is between you and your almighty I am presence, you and God, the spiritual messages you get, the intuition. Whatever this is, it just means like a change. I don't feel like it's bad because you get the victory and love like so many times. So I feel like the relationship you're in for a lot of you is just changing on a very rapid level. So sometimes people just aren't, comfortable with change. But change can be really, really good, even though it seems really crazy, like a lot coming on. The Ace of Cups, so you have a brand new beginning in love with that situation. In this deck, it says feasting. So I guess the Ace of Cups is considered celebratory. And it's funny, there's a cross on this. So this is like Easter. This is like the resurrection. This is like the Holy Grail, the chalice, the cup of everlasting life. The Four of Cups. So yeah, there is going to be some sort of displeasure, some sort of disappointment because you are hearing that somebody's going to leave because, at least for a little bit for, what does that say? Economy, order, rule, and management. Yeah, so work is interfering with love life for a lot of you. Fair girl attachment. So Eight of Cups, that usually means moving away from situations that no longer serve you. So maybe this, for some of you, I feel like whatever this work situation is for the partner, they don't want to get you involved. You're seen as someone very stable and grounded. This is Earth, and we got a divine pair here, King and Queen of Earth. So you can take care of yourself. Two of Swords. In this deck, it means somebody's lying, but you don't seem that concerned because Seven of Cups in this deck, which means, fantasies for ill or good, dark or light. In this deck is coming up as project, and it's followed by the moon. So there's some sort of secret project involved in this person's work situation that they think they just don't want to get you involved with, and you are going to be surprised by something. So now we're going to look into the main reading. But we have that Ten of Swords. This is like the end of an era. So this, whatever this situation was that you weren't fully aware of, this is coming to an end really quickly for some reason. It's no longer going to affect your life, or whether you thought it was or not. It's just an end of the old. Like I'm getting like the Capricorn. What's the call? What am I trying to say? That old Saturnian Capricorn energy that we were in for a while. So next we have, speaking of Capricorn, we have the Devil. Upright, it means for the good. So somebody is, this is another punctuation. This looks like God is looking out for you directly because we have the Devil and we have mercy, kindness, goodness, and this is Jupiter. This is the Father God. So God's really, has a, tight eye on you for the greater good, I'm getting. That's a weird message I wasn't expecting to get when I first drew that. I just saw it as like, protection for something. You're just being, I feel like you're being, I want to say venerated or noticed by God for your desires. Like your desires please him, like thine will be done energy. So there is a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio who is feeling very confident, but he's showing up as the foolish man for some reason. Let's see what the rest of the reading says. So there was like 3 punctuations that came out separately. I didn't know why. I don't usually read that way, but I just went with it. Go with the flow. Okay, so protagonist energy. You are seen as the Queen of Pentacles, as a generous woman, or a man, doesn't have to be. I'm going to say for a lot of you, it is a woman. I feel like because this is an older deck, if you are a woman, I don't feel like this is for vice versa, male and female. I feel like this is just for women specifically, this particular first part, protagonist energy. You're going on a voyage. It could be spiritual. you're going on a voyage, and it could be mental, spiritual, physical. Only you will know. You have soldier skill because so this is Knight of Swords. This is somebody who speaks well, right place at the right time, doesn't cause issues because the High Priestess and the Empress. So you're seen as a person this is very high regard. This is the Queen of Pentacles, the High Priestess and the Empress. This is like the most if you're a woman, you can't be seen any more powerful, stable, grounded, loyal, all this type of stuff. You also are seen as a warrior of sorts with soldier skill, diplomat, some of you on some level. Nine of Swords, you're seen as someone with good conscious and good faith for, your marriage material. Again, there's that Queen of Pentacles. Yes, you're seen as marriage material. It's funny because usually this means disappointment in love, but there's still 2 cups standing. This shows union in marriage for sure in the old school deck here. So you have faith, you're going to be married one way or another, no matter what. You have manifested through good karma, money and finances, profit. And it's because of your equilibrium and sense of justice. You're seen as very fair, grounded, stable, ethical, perfect marriage material. Right in the center, you have the Magician. So you are consciously using your willpower and your gifts of gratification towards your lover. So this is interesting. So this card is these 2 cards are pretty much the same. So you're getting this good karma because your desires are seen as fair and also very generous. You're being seen as someone who is uniting and conforming, and you're getting renewal and resurrection as a result. This is bringing you glory, order, and discipline. You're seen as very ordered and disciplined. You're getting a very good message again from a King of Swords. I keep seeing this guy, air sign. Somebody who is a strong air sign is possibly, hold on, let me see, is telling you that they're for your glory, but you don't need them for your glory. You're glorifying yourself. So whoever's doing this seems like they're overseeing things for you. They have an ulterior motive. That's extremely clear. So if somebody has an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, in first or secondary aspects like sun, moon, rising, I'm getting strong. Also Mars. Success, gain, profit. So you have the 7 of Wands. This is maintaining a victory because you've shown great victory, and this says victory and advantage. This is the 9 of Cups. This is your wishes coming true. This shows that you've been seen as someone who is, you can grieve situations in a graceful way. And, this has really, helped your reputation. It's garnered much respect. You're seen as someone who, goes within, doesn't need outside help, interference, anything like that. You don't need anybody's, approval or opinion. Again, this is being seen as you can't get more powerful than this. And this is someone who doesn't need outside validation. It's all inside. Again, victory. It's constant victory. You've got the Chariot because of your self-sacrifice for love. And so moving forward, the truth is you have a birth and a new beginning of total clarity, total truth. And again, so this is so funny. In this deck, this card's in here twice, and it's the only card that's in here twice. Again, it's that marriage card. So be careful for outside interference. You do have a Leo that has your back. There's an air sign that is has an ulterior motive, and then there's a fire sign also, who I think for some of you it's that same Leo who will try to control situations or still see where they can have a advantage or gain if they don't necessarily feel like things are going exactly their way. So be careful for that. Again, stick to yourself. You don't need anyone's help. You've got the spiritual wisdom, multiple times with the High Priestess, the Empress, the Hermit, that Queen of Pentacles. It's the domestic diva. It's what's the goddess I'm thinking of? it's like Hera energy or Vesta energy. It's very goddessy, confident. You're not trying to impress anybody. You're just doing the spiritual work with that. You know, you have a very strong sense of justice for yourself. You're very fair to yourself and to whoever you're with in love. I've got strong love for this. I feel like whatever business energy is going on, it has nothing to do with you. It has to do with them. They're aware of it. They're not getting you involved. So if they've seemed secretive, that's why. Be careful for that air sign person who's going to pretend to be a friend, but there's a strong ulterior motive. I'm getting for a lot of you, it's somebody who you turned down in the past who acts like a friend, but they had, romantic sentiments towards you. They wanted a victory with you, and they feel like they worked hard for it, but they didn't get it. They're like somehow butthurt, and so they feel like they're somehow entitled to what you have. So whatever to that. So yeah, there's just multiple victory all across the board, and moving forward you have a birth, a new beginning of total clarity. Like, you don't need anyone to tell you, about you'll feel the way, like you'll know, like you don't, there's no ulterior motive for you. You're just living your life, and people see you having a glow up, or see that you're projecting this strong light energy, and so they want to take this is like predatory energy, but it's not even bothering you. And you have divine intervention with that devil and the Hierophant. So not only do you have like systems of bureaucracy that are working like God to oversee this light work, you also have God himself. That was just a channel message. So I hope you found this message well. We're ending here on 2133. That's the world card and the Christ energy. How perfect for Easter. I am the resurrection and the life and thought and feeling. I am the resurrection and the life and thought and feeling. I am the resurrection and the life and thought and feeling. Amen. And so it is. Thank you so much. God and Goddess bless you.